She was like, well, that's my boyfriend. You're really trash for being a homewrecker. I know you know that's my boyfriend because he makes statuses about me all the time.
Hey loves, welcome back to Life as Lee. I'm Alicia, and today, y'all, I have a very anticipated story time. Y'all were like beating me up for a story time. Like, I know you guys love my story times, but I was trying to give y'all some other content. Like, I'm sure you guys read the title, and if I'm not mistaken, y'all, I think this was like my first time ever being asked on a date and ever having a Valentine. So I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is like my villain origin story. Before we get into the story time, you guys already know, make sure you guys follow me on all social media to stay connected. Make sure you guys shop with both me and my sister's boutique, which is listed down below. And of course, hit that subscribe button to become a for lifer. Okay, but I'm not about to keep rambling, so let's get right into the story time, y'all. Okay, so you guys already know the drill with my story times. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of background so you understand who is who, what is what, and what's tea. This was definitely, now that I'm thinking about it, definitely in 2014. And y'all, 2014 was like a rough year, crazy year for me. This is the year I got catfished, y'all, but this story happened before I got catfished. If you haven't watched the story time about me being catfished, go watch that. My life was obviously just like a living joke in 2014. So this was in 2014 in January, like the ending of January or whatever, and we had got this new transfer. And he was like this tall, light-skinned boy. Like, he had like green eyes, I think, or no, blue eye, green or blue, I don't remember. He had like curly hair. Like, I was just like, he is so fine, y'all. Like, he was so fine, y'all. And to top it off, like, I liked how he dressed, and like, he would like wear like these little ankle pants with like his Vans and like bracelets and like beanies and stuff. Like, he just had like swag. Like, I had never seen swag. I had never seen that at my school, because the boys was just like, they was just whatever, like whatever. And everybody knew everybody because of like us going to elementary school together, or like them already being at our middle school. So he was like a breath of fresh air. And to top it all off, y'all, he was like 6'1" in like 8th grade. Like, that's super tall. I was tall too. I was like 5'6" in 8th grade. I know y'all are probably like, girl, that is not that tall, but like, I was taller than all the other boys. So I was like, who is this? Like, who is this? We're gonna call this boy Skater. We're gonna call him Skater because he literally was a skater. Like, actually, like, he rode skateboards, he wore his Vans, his ankle pants. Like, he would go to the skate park with some of my homeboys. Like, he was a skater. I had seen Skater around, and like I told you, I thought he was so fine. Like, I thought he was like so fine. And now that I look back at it and I remember what Skater looks like actually, Skater was not cute, y'all. Like, he was not cute. I think I was more so focused on him being 6'1" and not what he actually looks like. Well, it had been like about a week now. I had just been clocking him. Like, I would always look at like what he was wearing, like his new beanies and stuff. Like, I would always like smile at him, and like he would smile back at me, and I used to be like, my man. Like, I really used to be like, why you smiled at me? I used to go tell my friends like, that's about to be my boyfriend. I literally started going around asking my homeboys like, what is this boy's name? Because I knew he was so fine and I knew he was new, but I did not know this man's name. So I asked my homeboys, what is this man's name? Because I had found out later that he was trying out for the basketball team, of course, because he's 6'1". So they told me his name is Skater or whatever. So I was just like, oh, okay, like, okay, bet. Playing it cool. Y'all, when I got home from school that day, I must have went on Facebook on a manhunt for this man, okay? Like, a manhunt. Like, I was typing in Skater, Skater. I was making up last names because I didn't know his last name. Like, I was going on a wild hunt for this man. And I found him because I'm literally an FBI agent, y'all. Like, get at me. If you ever want to find somebody, get at me. I'm your girl. But anyways, so I found his page. And it was hard for me to find his page because he wasn't from, like, he had transferred from somewhere like far. Like, he wasn't from around, like, you know, our neighborhood, and he didn't grow up with us. So like, he only has a few mutual friends because he's just getting acquainted, y'all. It's been a week. But anyways, so found the page, boom, request to add him or whatever. He added me back. I was like, I'm not gonna DM him. Like, I wasn't that bold yet. Like, I wasn't that bold back then to begin with. But I was like, I'm not about to DM him. Like, I just want to see what he about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to see him. So he added me back, and well, he accepted my friend request or whatever. And so now we're friends on Facebook. So the next day at school, like, I seen him, like, I waved, and like he waved back or whatever, but like there's still no like actual like verbal interaction. Like, it's just smiling and like waving and stuff. Fast forward to the end of the school day again, I'm at home on Facebook again, and I see like a lot of the boys from my school, like, they're talking mess about him, like, because he had made a status like just made like the varsity team, I think, or something like that. I think he did say like just made the varsity team, and like a lot of the boys at my school did not like this man, and he had only been there for like what, like a week. He did not like him, and I think it's because he was better than all of them at basketball. But anyway, so they were like talking mess under his post, like,
you barely made the cut, don't think like you family,
like all this stuff or whatever. He was like arguing with them. So you know what I did? I took it upon myself, okay, to comment under the status like,
leave him alone. That's why he better than y'all, and that's why y'all barely made varsity. Y'all been barely making cuts for the past year.
Like, just really arguing back with them in this man's defense. Like, you're thirsty. I ended up sliding in this man's DMs. Do y'all know what I said? I had basically said like,
don't worry about them. Like, they just trying to get to your head. Like, F them. Like, they just trying to get to your head. Don't let them get to you.
And he was just like,
I appreciate that. Like, good looking out.
So later on that night, okay, later on that night, he had made a status, a post, and was like, I'm really falling for her, with like that little XD smiley face. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I will never forget the XD because it's just so cringy. So I got on the phone with my friends immediately. I'm like, yo,
he is talking about me. Like, he seen me coming to his defense. Like, he knows I'm for him, okay? Like, he like me.
I literally took it upon myself, y'all, to DM this man and ask, is this about me? He literally responded and said yes. Okay, he literally said yes. He was like,
I really like that you came to my defense. Like, I've never had nobody do that for me.
So after I DM'd him and asked him, like, is this about me? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play a little game with him. Like, I'm about to leave him on red. Like, I'm not responding. Because at this point, like, I was thirsty, but I was also like, you know, strategic up here. But I was also real dumb back then too. I was just like, I'm not gonna respond. So then the next day, I'm about to walk into my class, and he comes up to me and he's like, hey, and I'm like, hey. In the inside, y'all, I'm like, oh, he just talked to me. Like, his voice is so nice. Like, I was so thirsty, y'all. But anyways, so he like,
I have a question. I'm
like,
what's your question?
He like,
why did you leave me on red?
And I was just like,
oh, I went to sleep.
And he was just like, oh, okay, like, all right. And he was like, I want to talk to you at lunch about something. And I was like, oh, okay. In my head, I'm like, he about to ask me to marry him, period. He about to ask me to marry him. So anyways, fast forward to lunch. He comes up to me and he's like, okay, like, let's go sit over here. And it was like these little tables that was like not ducked off, but like nobody would sit over there. So we went over there or whatever, and he was like, yeah, like, I just want to let you know, like, I really do appreciate, again, saying this again, I really want to let you know, I do appreciate, you defending me. Like, that means a lot to me or whatever, and like, I want to get to know you more. So like,
do you want to be my Valentine?
He asked me to be his Valentine. be his Valentine. So I was trying to play it cool, okay, act like I wasn't geeked that he just asked me to be his Valentine or whatever. And I was just like, yeah, like, sure, I'll be your Valentine. I hit him with the sure, y'all. After he asked me to be his Valentine, we met, well, he told me, okay, we're gonna go to the movies on Friday night. And I was just like, okay, like, that's fine with me. This was like on Wednesday, so fast forward to Friday. So Friday comes, I'm at home geeked, okay, like, I told my mom that I was going on a date with this boy. I wasn't gonna tell her first, but then, like, it wasn't making sense as to why, like, I was going to the movies on Valentine's Day. So I had asked my homegirl to go with me to the movies. How childish, like, how childish. This is your first date and you're asking somebody else to come with you, like. So anyways, I asked her to come with me and she was like, for sure. So we're getting ready at my house. I'm putting on, I remember my outfit, y'all. Like, I remember the BS that I had put on, okay? I had like this 14-inch stiff beauty supply weave, okay? It was in like 2 twisties pinned in the back. It had like, it wasn't even a full sew-in, y'all. I had like 3 tracks like added to my hair. So like, it was like a little mini beehive and it was just like real thin. So I had put wand curls in it. The curls was not curling because it was stiff, of course. It was literally stiff. And then I had put on, I wasn't wearing makeup back then, but oh my god, y'all. I used to wear like this bright pink lipstick. Okay? No lip liner, like nothing. Like, it was just a hot mess. So that's what I looked like. And I had like, I still wore glasses at this time, so I had my glasses on. And I had wore a jean jacket, a white shirt, and these highlighter pink jeans, y'all. I used to love these jeans, but they looked a hot mess. Like, when I think, like, why did you have those? And I had on some black combat boots and like this gold crossbody Vince Camuto bag that my sister had bought me, that I wore till the seams came out. Like, that purse, I promise y'all, like, it was leather. Like, the leather was peeling off by the time I was done with it. I used to wear that purse everywhere. But yeah, so I thought I looked cute. I thought I was fly. Like, I thought I looked bomb, okay, with my beauty supply hair and my Sweet Pea Bath and Body Works, okay? Like, I used to spray that for special occasions. Sweet Pea was my go-to for special occasions. So I'm smelling good, looking good, like, we're ready to go. While I'm getting dressed, he had texted me like, I can't wait to see you. So I'm like, I can't wait to see you either. Like, we're gonna have a ball. I wish I remember what movie we were going to watch, but we were going to the movies. So before we went to the movies, we had left my house or whatever, and I had told my mom like, oh, can you stop at Dollar Tree so I could get him a little gift? Again, thirsty. Just thirsty. But anyways, I had got him like some little cheap little chocolates that probably wasn't even good, and like a little card that said like, I'm happy to be your Valentine. We stop and get the gift, and then we go to the mall. So I texted him when I had left my house. I was like, I'm on my way, and he was like, I'm on my way too. So I'm like, cool, like, bet, whatever. So we get to the mall, right? So we're just chilling on the first floor because like we sat in front of the door, like where he would walk in basically or whatever. So I'm sitting there with my little gift bag. She's right there, she's on her phone. Like, we're just making little small, you know, chit chat. And y'all, in the midst of us talking, I'm realizing like it's been like 15 minutes. Okay, I'm clocking it in my head, but I'm not saying anything, you know, out loud. The mall that we went to, he told me that he had moved by our school, okay? Our school was like 10 minutes from the mall. So I'm really clocking it in my head, like, so you lied and said that you're on your way and you're not on your way. Okay, that's fine, because I be doing that too. So now it's 20 minutes, like, since I texted him I'm on my way or whatever. And I texted him and I was like, I'm here. Because maybe I'm like, maybe he think I'm, I don't know. Maybe he thinks I'm lying because I never said I was here. So he texted me back, y'all, and said, okay, I'm almost there. So I'm like, maybe he made a stop. Maybe he getting me a gift too. So another 25 minutes go by, okay? Y'all. It's 20 minutes into the movies now. It's past the previews because I gave him to the previews. It's 20 minutes past the previews, okay? I text him, hey, are you close? No response. No response. Text him again. Hey, the movie is going, like, are you almost here? Thirsty. Because why are you texting him again? He didn't respond. No response again. Now my homegirl is looking at me like kind of sideways, like, so you had me come all the way over here with you for you to get stood up? And she was just like, wow, like, are you serious? Like, so he's just not gonna respond to end or come? Like, wow. She was like, let's wait a little longer. I was like, no, I'm finna call my mom, like, to come get us. Like, no. She was trying to be like nice about it and say like maybe he's really like running late or maybe something happened, so like let's wait a little longer. But I was just like, no. Like, that just irritated me. Like, I was like, I want to go home. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. When I tell y'all I had gloated to the world about this first date, okay? Like, I had literally told everybody, like, yeah, I got a Valentine. Like, we're going to the movies. Like, I didn't tell my mom. So when my mom got there, like, she was just like, oh, how was it? And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like we had stayed until like the movie ended. Like, you know what I mean? Because I couldn't tell her to come get me and she just dropped me off 30 minutes ago. Like 35-40 minutes ago, but it's not making sense. So I think we literally had sat there, went up to the food court, ate, and like probably walked around a little bit, and then I called her. Y'all, and I'm not gonna lie, in the midst of us walking around and stuff, I was hoping that he would like be like, I'm here, or like just pop up with and come cover my eyes or something. Like, that is what you call delusional. Like, I literally cried all night out of embarrassment and anger, because why would you do that? So Saturday comes, it's like the middle of the day, I want to say like 2 o'clock. He texts me like,
hey, I'm really sorry about last night. Like, let me make it up to you. I want to take you out today. Like, my phone had broke. I just got it fixed an hour ago.
Like, let me take you out tonight. I agreed like a dummy. Like, literally like a dummy. This time he was like, we don't have to go to the movies. Like, I really want to get to know you, so I want to go eat at Red Robin. How childish, like, Red Robin, like, for a date. But anyway, so we went to Red Robin. This time I did not bring my homegirl with me because I was like, I'm just gonna save myself the embarrassment if he chooses to stand me up again. So I get there. This time, y'all, he's there before me. I'm like, okay. We're eating, we're talking, we're vibing. Like, I really like this boy. The end of the night comes and he asks for the bill, and he literally asked for separate checks. Like, who? Like, are you serious? They both was like $10 each. You guys know Red Robin is cheap. He paid with a 20. I will never forget, because I really was just like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? So whatever. So I get picked up, he gets picked up. Like, he was like, I had a good time, whatever. And even though I'm feeling salty that he did not pay for my food, I'm just like, yeah, I had a good time too. I'm on cloud 9 telling my friends like, yeah, it went good. Like, this really finna be my boyfriend. Like, this is my boyfriend. And they just eating it up, y'all. I left out the part about how I paid for my own food. I literally did not tell them that, because they would have cursed me out. Monday night comes. I get a request from this girl. We're just gonna call her Sarah. So Sarah requests to follow me, and to add me as a friend on Facebook. I remember looking at her page, y'all, and the only mutual friend that we had was Skater. I'm like, who is this? I accept her friend request or whatever, and I'm looking at her page, y'all. Yeah, the girl profile said married to Skater. So I'm like, I go to Skater's Facebook page, and Skater page don't say nothing. Skater page don't say married to Skater's page actually says single. So I'm like, yeah, she's not talking about my Skater. Still scrolling on the girl's page, like, whatever, because I'm still like, who is this girl? There's nothing really for real, like, nothing really. So then I go to the girl's photos, right? Nothing, like, it's just her and her little friends or whatever. Then, okay, there's a picture of, it was like a collage of 4. So chocolate, a dinner plate, a little heart, like a cartoon heart, and then a picture of her, I'm assuming her hands, and somebody else holding hands, but like it's taken from like an above angle, so like you could see their wrists and stuff. And remember how I told y'all that Skater is very stylish, okay? Skater wears bracelets, beanies, all types of stuff, but this specific bracelet, I knew it was Skater's because I actually liked it, and I always would tell him like, I like that bracelet, like that's really cute or whatever. My mouth just drops because when I see the bracelet, I'm like, wow. I'm putting 2 and 2 together, and I'm calling my friends and I'm crying again. He was with her on Valentine's Day, like he stood me up to be with somebody else. Like, are you serious? Like, da-da-da-da. They're like, relax, you don't know if it's him. Like, there's no face, y'all. Skater was about light as this wall, okay? And he had that bracelet on. I'm like, y'all, stop. Like, it's him. So in the midst of me going up on the phone with my friends, this girl DMs me talking about, hey. So I'm like, y'all, she just DM'd me talking about, hey. They like, what? Respond. And I'm like, okay. So I wrote back, hey. I didn't know what to say. I had never been in no situation like this, y'all. So she's like,
do you know Skater?
And I'm like, yes. I was a little intimidated because she was older. Like, she was like 2 years older than us. So she was like 16. And she was like,
how?
And I was like, we talk. She was like, well,
that's my boyfriend. You're really trash for being a homewrecker. I know you know that's my boyfriend because he makes statuses about me all the time.
Just saying, like, I remember her sending this whole paragraph telling me how I was a homewrecker and how he talked about her on Facebook all the time and he posts her on Facebook all the time. Y'all, when she said that he posts her on Facebook, y'all, I went to this man page. There is not one picture of that girl on that man page. I'm like, I don't see you on his page, and I don't know what you're talking about him making statuses about you all the time. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, he don't even claim you. His profile says single. I'm arguing back with this girl, okay? And she sends me, she literally typed out the status where he was like, I think I'm really starting to fall for her, whatever the status was. She typed that out. She typed it out in the messages and was like,
this is about me.
And I was like, that's funny, because I asked him, was it about me? And he said it was about me. And she was like,
we've been together for months, so how could it be about you?
And I was like, bro. I was like, bro, she got me feeling dumb at this point, for real. Even though I'm feeling dumb and, you know, like, I'm feeling real sad because I'm like, it's making sense. And like, they were together on Valentine's Day, like, it's evident. I'm trying to stand my ground still. I'm like, oh, well, that's crazy because we were just together on Saturday. And she was like,
I don't care if y'all was together on Saturday because I know for a fact that I wasn't together on Valentine's Day. I made sure of it.
Y'all, after that, I ain't even gonna lie, she killed me off. She killed me off. I didn't say nothing else. I'm on the phone crying again with my friends. To this day, I don't know how she found my page. Probably went through his phone or something. I don't know. Like, but she killed me off. I did not argue with her after that no more. She didn't say nothing else to me. I felt dumb and played with, like, I was just done. So the next day at school, I went straight up to him in the morning. I confronted him about it. Y'all, the man lied. Even in middle school, the boys was lying. Like, what? He literally was like,
I don't know that girl. She's crazy. She hacked my Facebook. Like, I do not know her.
After he, like, was lying to me, I literally had pushed him. I remember that I had pushed him and I literally was about to cry and I had just walked away because I had started crying. And I had never spoke to him again. Like, he would always DM me on Facebook or like come up to me at school and try and be like, can we talk? And I used to be like, boy, like, get out of my face. Like, for real, like, get out of my face. I am proud of myself for that because I really never did speak to him again after that. But yeah, so then fast forward to a few weeks later, y'all, he literally posted her on his page. He literally posted her on his page. I was salty again. Like, it had started me up again with my little cycle of crying and being hurt and stuff. Me and Skater never spoke again. And then when we graduated, he didn't go to no school that was like around, you know, like where we went to school. And I have not seen him since 2014. That was basically the end of my story time, and I hope y'all learned from the story not to be thirsty. If somebody stands you up, do not go out with them again. Like, it was for a reason. They stood you up for a reason. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to become a for lifer. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, loves.